the equivalent of the word yes in Thai doesn't actually exist. Hello, สวัสดีครับ Welcome to the Real Thailander. My name is James and I'm your Thai best friend, at least in this channel anyway. And in this episode, we're going to talk about this very important topic, which could make you integrate better into the Thai society right away. And that is how to use the word yes correctly in Thai. And you might be wondering, like, what? I mean, that's easy. The word chai is a yes in Thai. Well, it's not. So many times I would see people who's not Thai, who's traveling in Thailand for the first time. And these people have great intention and they really want to integrate better into the Thai society. Therefore, they want to become an available person, a yes person. They would go around saying like, chai, 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 as in yes, yes, yes to everything. And that is all nice and all that. But actually, this kind of answer really annoys a lot of Thai people because it shows that you are a bit pretentious, perhaps, that you are trying, but not hard enough. Because the word chai doesn't actually mean yes in Thai. And the argument I'm gonna make may be a bit controversial, but I would say the equivalent of the word yes in Thai doesn't actually exist. What? What do I mean by that? What I mean by this is that in Thai, there are so many terms that you would use when you want to agree to something. And the way that you do it is actually to repeat the verb of the question. So, for example, if someone asks you if you like something, ชอบไหม like it, then the answer wouldn't be yes or no. The answer would be like or dislike. ชอบ ไม่ชอบ Notice that you repeat the verb, and if it's a no, then say ไม่ชอบ ซื้อไหม Will you buy it? Will you buy this thing? ซื้อไหม The answer would be ซื้อ ไม่ซื้อ or buy or don't buy, and not yes or no. So the verb here is to buy. But now, if the question is wanna buy it? อยากซื้อไหม? The main verb is now at the word อยาก The answer, if you want to buy it, then it would be อยาก or ไม่อยาก want or don't want. Next, if the question is ว่ายน้ำไหม Swim, we are at the lake. Do you swim? The answer would be ว่าย ไม่ว่าย swim or swim not. You won't say yes or no. You would repeat the word swim in Thai. But now the question is อยากว่ายน้ำไหม wanna swim. The focus verb is at wanna. You would say want, don't want. อยาก ไม่อยาก. The word chai means correct. That's right. That's true. For example, คุณเป็นคนไทยใช่ไหม Are you a Thai person? Yes or no? Your answer would be to affirm ใช่ or ไม่ใช่ in case you are not a Thai person. Or if someone asks you คุณชอบกินมะม่วงใช่ไหม You like mango, don't you? Is that correct that you like mangoes? Then the answer would be for you to affirm that you like mango by saying ใช่ ใช่ I like mangoes or ไม่ใช่ ไม่ชอบ mangoes. The frequent mistake that I've seen people made. Before we move on, I just want to say thank you to everyone that supports The Real Thailander. And as you can see that I'm doing this, if you would like to support me, then I would recommend going to buymecoffee.com/Real Thailander. I will leave the link below in the description at the comment as well. Thank you. Now back to the main topic. A frequent mistake that I've seen people made is when someone asks you if you can swim, if you can fly, if you can do this and that, and then you would have people saying ใช่ or ไม่ใช่ as in like yes or no. But this isn't a correct answer because in the can you question, the main verb that you have to focus on is the word can. So the trick is this. Sometimes you would hear Thai people answering the can you question by saying like can, or no can, no can. And this actually reflects how people actually say it in Thai. And the word can in Thai is die, die. So if someone asks you กินทุเรียนได้ไหม can you eat durian? Can you like tolerate it? Then the answer would be ได้กินทุเรียนได้ กินเผ็ดได้ไหม Can you eat spicy? The answer would be ได้ได้กินเผ็ดได้ From time to time, people would also use the word ครับ or ค่ะ in the way that is quite similar to yes. But I would make the argument that this is also not definite yes in English, but it's more like, right, okay, okay. So people might say, can you do this for me? Or Thai person would say like, ครับ ครับ and that is actually not a definite yes. And you can't rely on this ครับ or ค่ะ as the way that they have agreed to do a certain thing or certain task. I think that ครับ or ค่ะ is the way that the person is acknowledging that they are hearing what you're saying, but they haven't completely agreed to do certain things yet. So I have a friend who's American and she works with a bunch of Thai people. And from time to time, she would need to ask Thai people to do a certain task for her. So she would ask them, oh, can you write this report for me? And the Thai person would say, yes, yes, yes. And then she would think that that yes means that person would be taking on that task, and then that person would deliver that task at the end. But then she would learn that that task has not even been embarked on. The person hasn't even started doing the task. So it really confused her until she learns that they say yes, yes, out of the fact that they are hearing what you are saying, but they haven't agreed on doing that yet. And I'm not saying that this is anyone's fault. And it's not that the Thai people are trying to trick you into thinking that they will do something that they will not actually do. But I think this is a linguistic difference because of the lack of the word yes in Thai. I think sometimes people use the word yes with their own meaning. People can use the word yes as in like, okay, 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 all right, okay, okay. When you say these things, it doesn't always mean that you agree to do it. It can just mean that, all right, you are following through with what the person say. My recommendations when it comes to this cultural ambiguity is that when you ask someone to do something, when you ask a Thai person who's not so fluent in English to do something, always confirm, always ask them if they can do it and give them the time frame as well. Can you submit it on this and this date? Then you agree on the date. And then when you set the time and the place for delivery the task, then I think that's when you can be more assured that that task would be embarked on. Not just yes is it that doesn't exist in Thai. No also doesn't exist. Well, it's not exactly like that. I would say the word mai, which is no, does definitely exist in Thailand, but it's such a strong term that most of the time people don't say no, but people use the word mai as the word not and not no. It's different. So when you ask someone if they like durian, they would say ชอบ and ไม่ชอบ so like and not like. If you ask someone if they want to take something, people would say เอา which is to take, or ไม่เอา which is not take. It's quite rare that people would just say ไม่ because that is very insistent, that is very affirmative, which is maybe quite against the collectivism, which is very persistent throughout of the Thai culture. People are trying to not hurt each other's feeling so badly, so they won't say the word no outright. I have an example of when I was traveling with my friends and I was the only one who was speaking Thai. We were in Got Chang and we were trying to hire a speed boat to go on a trip on the next day. And I asked this guy who has a boat if he could take us. And instead of saying, no, he can't, what he did was that he was telling me a story of what's going to happen next day. He said that his wife is not going to be home the next day. And so he has to send his daughter to school in the morning and then wait to pick her up and then send her to an extra school after that and so on and so forth. And that took actually about 5 minutes of listening to him explaining why he can't do that. And my friends were all confused and they were like, wait, what? I thought your question was simple. And after 5 minutes, then I got the sense that, okay, he couldn't do it, but he just doesn't want to say, no, he can't, because that could be considered rude to him. And I think to the Thai culture a little bit. So that shows that not just a yes doesn't exist in the form that is equivalent to the yes in English, but I think the word no itself is also used more in the way that is in the form of not rather than just no. But it does exist, however. All right. I hope that's been fun. Maybe it's a little bit complicated, but just rewatch it again. If you have any questions, just write it down below and I will make sure that I will come back to reply to your questions. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm really grateful for you watching this show and I really hope that you are learning a lot out of this. Thank you so much. สวัสดีครับ